Good shepherd, says the Lord, I know my sheep, and mine know me. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. My sheep hear my voice, saith the Lord. I know them, and they follow me. Hallelujah,
The Lord be with you.
And also with you.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John.
Glory to you.
Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these? Yes, Lord, Peter said, you know that I love you. At which Jesus said, feed my lambs. A second time he put his question, Simon, son of John, do you love me? Yes, Lord, Peter said, you know that I love you. And Jesus replied, tend my sheep. A third time, Jesus asked him, Simon, son of John, do you love me? Peter was hurt because he had asked a third time, do you love me? So he said to him, Lord, you know everything. You know that I love you. And Jesus said, feed my sheep. The Gospel of the Lord.
My dear brothers and sisters, may the Lord give you his peace. Each time we gather to celebrate the Eucharist, it is a time of praise and thanksgiving. This afternoon is no exception, for it is through the Eucharist that the Church constantly lives and grows. And as we look at the rich history of the Diocese of Syracuse, we are conscious of our need to give praise and thanks to God. We are grateful for the seed of faith planted here in central New York, where the first Mass was celebrated on November 16, 1655, by the Jesuit father Pierre Joseph Chamanon. Since that first time, priests, members of consecrated life, and faithful members of the laity have gathered for such celebrations in this cathedral, in small, quaint country chapels, and in the churches of our cities. Through their participation in the Eucharist, they have sustained, strengthened, and imparted the faith, ensuring its continued growth through the decades. St. Paul, whom we have all come to know better during the past year, sets the theme and reminds us that growth in the development of the Church is ultimately the work of God. I have planted the seed, says Paul. Apollos has watered it, but God made it grow. This vibrant and well-organized portion of the people of God, the Diocese of Syracuse, extending through 7 counties and including familiar places like Utica, Boonville, Cazenovia, Binghamton, Norwich, Pulaski, Cortland, and others too numerous to name, in its history of 123 years, benefited from the pioneering spirit and the organizational skill of its first bishop, Patrick Ludden. His desire for unity and discipline laid a firm foundation for this new diocese. It was strengthened by the dedication to self-reliance fostered by Bishop John Grimes, and it continues to carry on the work of charity, skillfully united and expanded by Bishop Daniel J. Curley. Long before the ecumenical spirit was alive, Bishop John Aloysius Duffy fostered strong interfaith relationships, collaborating with church and community organizations that addressed the social concerns of the 1930s. The diocese benefited from the steady pastoral guidance and the charitable activity of its longest-serving diocesan bishop, Walter Forey. Bishop David Cunningham and Bishop Frank Harrison led the diocese through the exciting and tumultuous years following the Second Vatican Council. And in changing times, Bishop Joseph O'Keefe and Bishop James Moynihan shaped the diocese, preparing to serve the needs of the people today. For more than 30 years, Bishop Thomas Costello has served as a strong right hand and provided a beloved pastoral presence, supporting 3 bishops in guiding this local church. The faithful leadership of 9 bishops has produced a church that is strong in faith, alive in hope, and recognized for its charity. The dedicated guidance of these shepherds and of all who worked with them has won for us the blessings of God. I stand on the shoulders of